Welcome to another episode, everybody. I'm Uther, your host. Thank you for coming and stopping by and spending part of your day with me. I really appreciate everything, and this video, as always, is sponsored by the like button. If you can hit that, I'd really appreciate it. Now today, quickly, we're going to talk about a big issue with Microsoft, Google, and everything Android in the United States, because only 1 in 9 teens today use Android. Now, one of the main things that has come out recently about that is the current lawsuit between Apple and Epic is that Apple is making decisions specifically, as any business would, to leverage their own hardware and software for them to be better, right? However, as you dig into it some more, the things that they are using, they can actually are creating an anti-competitive landscape, which realistically is actually against the law in most states, countries, states. I mean, even Alibaba got hit by China, their own companies who they're trying to grow because of anti-competitive, because people need economies to grow. And considering Android comes from companies in America like Motorola, it is definitely anti-competitive for just Apple, and obviously with Android, obviously Google and Microsoft now, and the list goes on. But realistically, the list isn't super long, but it definitely is longer than just Apple, especially considering that Android being open source can definitely expand more and be used by more American-only companies and countries in general. Like India can have their own companies making Android phones. China, I mean, these countries already do. Canada, European countries. Whereas with Apple, it's just one company doing all the work and reaping all the benefits. And in general, as the future comes, you're basically going to have Windows computers and iPhones in very small segments outside of that. Now, considering how technology works in our day-to-day lives, I personally, that's the issue I have. And that's not just because I absolutely despise the existence of Apple. I just do not like anti-competitive landscapes, especially in the technology world. And you step up, this is a lot of what Intel was doing for years to AMD. They were the big fish. They weren't innovating. And they were just continuing to suppress the competition, but not innovating themselves. And that's where I look at Apple right now. Apple is Intel. They are not innovating. They are suppressing the competition by taking advantage of social media and the social situation of teens, to where they don't want to be the green bubble. They don't want to be the person without an iPhone. And that, in my eyes, is the bigger of the two problems. Adding to the problems in teens and young adults today by saying, hey, look, if you don't have this, you can't be in the club. So I am really hoping that people start to open their minds more and start to think about what they really need for themselves instead of buying a product because someone else has it. I just don't see that happening. I think it's going to, because of social media and the state of the world, that we will get to a point where 9.5 out of 10. It'll never be 10 out of 10, because if it ever gets to 10 out of 10, there's going to be a massive, massive issue. Lawsuits all over the place. Plus, Google's a big enough company to keep growing. But Microsoft and Google really need to figure something out, and they need to figure out something very, very soon. And I'd really like to hear from you guys what you think. I'd also like to hear some topics about some stuff you guys think I should cover going forward. I really just wanted to talk about this news article. I'm actually going to do another video here in a few minutes where I'm going more into something I want to talk to, like most of my videos. But this short 5-minute video is just for people to understand that as a person that does not like certain brands, and there's not brands I specifically like, but there are brands I despise, and Apple is in that area. Like Intel, that way for a long time, and I'm not really that situation with feel like that with them anymore now that they've kind of been kicked around the playground for a while. It's time for them to start figuring things out, because we need that competition. Things are a little bit more level, and that's actually something I want to talk about in a few minutes here when I do my second video talking about what NVIDIA is bringing. Everybody, thank you very much for coming and checking out this video. Again, what do you guys think about the situation with smartphones and teens? Do you think it's hurting not only the market, but also the self-esteem of young people today. And again, thank you. Thumbs up. You're amazing. Have a great day.